Coast, hosting the Western Bulldogs. Moody. That's the first tap down. Lamb bustles in there. Finds his way out towards Blackburn.
It's 10 to 15 metres. They'll be happy with that.
Georgia Stathis just forced to kick under pressure in the end too. But the tall arms down the line of Pritchard.
Everything's okay with Gilmore.
We did see her proppy after an earlier marking contest. Perhaps that was the incident. Brown charges at the footy. Intercept mark in defence. Debutant unlucky not to get the free kick there. But it's come out towards Berry. She can take a bounce and run all the way. Eventually it comes back towards her. The flying shot on goal. Off the line though. She'd love that one back, Berry. Her second game back. 50 again. Front spot too good. Donald right on her hammer. Spills out towards the back. Thomas a little undersided. Went by hands to guard. And her kick smothered. So I say fantastic effort. That's what you want from the forwards. So Edmonds in the ruck now. Over Laurie, who's often undersized in that contest. I think the umpire's going to ping a throw here. She'll have to kick it from 45. Not much of an angle. Set sail. Not bad off the boot. Has it got over the fingertips? Not quite. Looking for Lachlan. On her left, she just pokes it back inside the corridor. Cranston's there. She can reel this one in. A little hand pass over the top. Morris Dalton wants to give it back to Cranston. Cranston eyes the goals. It tumbles off. It looked a little ugly, but it's gone through for the first, thanks to Cranston.
Well, it was Rocky Cranston and Morris Dalton who combined beautifully for the opening major of the game. A great kick by Cranston, but Ellie Blackburn's burst of speed out of...
As to whether it comes off or not, Lamb this time. A little untidy, but she's tumbled it forward too good. Finally got some space on McDonald. Bends it round the corner. No between her and the goals, and it's bounced into the post.
Unfortunate bounce there for
defenders through Gooch. In the end, had to go the drop kick. She spilt the footy. Pritchard able to get around Swanson, and look at that delivery inside 50, even with McDonald on her hammer. So too good for the doggy second, and she makes no mistake.
We'll take a look at this from Pritchard. She turned on a dime. It was a great kick and a great hit to find her key forward in Bonnie Toogood, who just went backed herself in, slotted the dog second.
The clearing kick, but Lynch is in the way again. She seems to be everywhere at the moment. And a beautiful kick inside 50 to find the waiting arms of Bennett. Wants to move it off. Not a noted goal kicker from Georgia Stathis.
She almost spent it before she bought it, did Stathis here.
And here she goes, starts it wide and wants to bend it back down the corner. It's not going to have the journey towards Berry. She has the ball stripped from her. And the umpire said she was held on too long, so it's advantage to the doggies. Lamb, Lachlan. Has a couple of runners over the top. If she can spot them, well, it doesn't matter because she's got a 50-metre penalty.
That hurts.
This question the umpire, do I get it? Is it a downfield?
Is it mine?
As Lachlan makes no mistake from directly in front. And the Dogs have got their third.
She sets the mark, and then it was Bowen on the outside that just run through that protective area. But Western Bulldogs well and truly on top.
Donald, she's been fantastic in defence. An important smother there too. Berry, no one on the line, but it's offline and just through for one behind. They've just set up their structures well. And Brown goes wide for Lamb. She's a left footer. Looking forward for Morris Dalton, carries her and trickles over the boundary line. As with just a minute to go from that break, oh, Blackbird bursts away, reels in the footy, goes goalward and just offline. She's so dynamic, isn't she? And just so powerless. She gets it off to Gooch. And the siren sounds for half-time. There is the battle of Toogood and McDonald. Toogood able to reel it in. McDonald there, grabs onto the shorts. A quick kick though, across the face of goals. Lachlan, 2 kicks from goal, and you could almost hear the cries from here as Lamb found a little hole, and then that little worm burner we talked about pre-game hits up Dee Berry. So 10 goals in her 29-game career. They'll come for her if she kicks this one. Starts right and stays right. That time and space, she had a bit of it then. Inside 50 though, defenders able to stand up. And Neve Kelly takes the mark, and we want that one back because wanted to go quickly and short.
Absolutely going back to back herself in for this one.
Steady approach. Looks pretty good off the boot. It's going to have to carry. And the Doggies have got their fourth.
This was the missed kick by Kelly, and Morris Dalton, she read it beautifully, and you can just see she went back. She only had eyes for those goals. She backed herself in, which you love to see.
Stuck under the tackle of Schilling. Lachlan got a hand off. Lamb tried to burst through. That was well done by Hill to put the tackle on.
Oh, a free kick.
Stopped low in her tracks, but held on too long.
Just a big driver of the footy and opens up the opportunities inside the arc.
So he sets sail on the left and slots it through. She's pretty happy with that one too. They go direct down the middle. The Joya on the end of it. They're continuing to run. This time it's the captain, Blackburn. No one between her and the goals. It's not going to bounce the right way though. Hill back with the tackle again. Kelly at ground level. It spills out the back towards Pritchard, who finds Bennett's. She loads up, bears inside forward 50. Guard goes back, couldn't quite take it. A little kick off the deck by Loughlin's. And she's got her second for the game.
Well, we're seeing some elite work rate by the Dogs here tonight. They're just creating the turnover on this occasion. It was Brooke Loughlin who goes
at it. There's Laurie, little tap down towards Schmidt.
Oh, wow.
But Lamb again. Inside 50 and in front, Morris Dalton.
What a grab, Morris Dalton. Sensational contested grab.
Going for goal number 2. Looks pretty steady off the boot, and she's got it. And a quick opener for the Dogs in this last term.
And that was just a replay of the understanding between those two elite midfielders. It was Ellie Blackburn with the clean hands out to Lamb. Kicked the footy into a really dangerous zone inside 50 and
decides to go pretty direct, but standing in the way was Moody. Intended target was Schmidt. Winds up those long legs. Doesn't get bad purchases. Not going to have the carry, but too good. Reading it best off the pack. Flying shot on goal, and she slammed it on.
Well, Celine Moody went back. She didn't quite hit it overly sweet, but Bonnie Toogood at the fall of the footy snapped it around the body. She knew straight away that that was going through for a goal. And
hasn't had enough soldiers alongside her tonight. And Lamb, the ball gets booted out towards the boundary line. This will trick over in front of Berry. Paid deliberate because Berry's got the free kick. And this would take a good kick from the boundary line. Decides to go the check side, bends it round. Not bad off the boot, not bad at all. She's slotted it and watch them come to her.
Well, Deanna Berry, so skillful. She slots her first goal in about 12 months.
Wanted Moody. Georgia Stathis is there at ground level, tries to shuffle it out towards Cranston. And Schilling did well diving in on the footy, but they're going to say she took the legs. And she sets sail, not quite having the carry. And the West Coast defenders happy to punch it over the line. The Eagles got long down the line. Oh, good mark taken by Ferris. Fitzgerald tries to burst through. Schilling there. Interesting little hand pass. Berry swoops it over the top towards Loughlin on her favoured left, swinging towards goal. A little cherry on the top for the Bulldogs. To slot that last one for West Coast. The Doggies with a big win, 10-8-68. West Coast 1-2-8.